Hi everybody. Today I just have a couple layouts and cards and stuff to share with you guys. So I'll start off with the cards. The other day I went into the shop where I'm going to be selling stuff, and I brought some samples. She had asked me to bring in some samples of my work. So I brought in like 8 cards and a sign and hair accessories. I don't know. I brought in a ton of stuff. And she loved all of it, and she was like, okay, when do you want to start? And I told her, we were kind of planning on waiting until September to, officially start. And she was like, well, I'll tell you what, I will give you a free trial month and we'll start you in August. So I was like, absolutely. So I will be starting selling my stuff there in August, and she gave me a free month so I don't have to pay the rent, which is really, really nice. So that was completely awesome. While I was there, though, she did mention to me that a friend of hers had a little girl that, or not a little girl, but a girl that was kind of into the whole emo thing. And that she also has a guy that comes in and teaches a bunch of kids how to draw anime. So she said emo type stuff might do really well as far as cards and stuff like that. So she asked me if I had anything like that, and I said yes. I do have 2 emo style, I guess, stamps, which are the Sweet and Toxic stamps from the Greeting Farm. So I came home and I did my best at making emo cards. It's actually really hard to make emo cards. So the first one I did was this one. I did this for a girl because, like I said, she had a friend whose daughter was emo, and so she might want a card for her. So I used this, and you guys will probably notice if you're familiar with these images that I did alter the eyes. I have a really hard time not altering their eyes. I don't know what it is. They're too creepy for me, I guess, when I don't. So I did draw the little lines for their pupil. I know a lot of people will just color in their whole eye. Some of them will just add a little bit of color right around. Actually, that's the iris, I guess. Yeah, but I made those lines because it just makes them less creepy to me, and I like them a lot more like that. So, but yeah, so I basically just stamped her on this notebook paper to kind of look like she was drawn on notebook paper. And I just colored in certain things black, and then I did her eyes blue, and I did a very faint pink outline around her. You probably can't even see it very well. But I did that, and then I stamped the Sweet and Toxic. I used the basic gray out of print papers. I kind of just layered them because I didn't know what kind of embellishments to do on this type of a card. So I just kind of layered papers. I did this punch, and I actually do not have a border punch like this. What I use is my cinch, and I'll just punch the paper. I don't even worry about measuring it because I don't care if it goes off the edge or if you get the little half thingy. So I just stick it in there and I punch it, and then I get my scissors and I come in and I snip little slits in there, and then I can bend them and rip them and whatnot to make it look like it was torn out of notebook paper. But I really like it like that. I think it looks cute. Eventually I may get a border punch that's like that, but for now that's what I do. I use some of my Tim Holtz stamps. I use this little ink splatter, and then kind of all around here it's like a little scribbly patterned thing. Up here I did a little bit of pink paper back behind here, and I just rolled this one up because, like I said, I just needed to add some interest. I didn't know what to do. I don't have any embellishments that I could find that I thought were emo-ish. So anyways, that's what I did. And then on the inside I just did more of that basic gray out of print paper and some more of the basics, and then I did another little ink splatter with the Tim Holtz stamp. So that's that one. I did do it on a black card base. And then I did a boy version. Now I'm assuming that boys are probably not going to purchase my cards. So I was trying to make something that maybe a parent, like a mom or a girlfriend or a friend of a boy, of an emo boy, would buy him, I guess. And this is really, really plain, but I feel like because it's for a boy, it's okay. My husband really liked it, so I stamped him again on some of the basics paper, and it kind of makes him look like he has a mustache because the words are right there, but hey, it's all go. So I just basically did the same thing. I just colored certain areas of him. I did outline him a little bit in gray, gave him blue eyes. I added the little iris lines as well on his eyes. This is basic gray Max and Whiskers paper. This is October Afternoons Rocket Age paper, and I just stamped Happy Birthday all along it. And then this black paper with the silver fleur-de-lis on it is from a company called Brass Knuckles. It was a company that my old scrapbook store used to sell, and it was really cool, and I just had some left over, so did that. And then on the inside it's really simple again. I just used some more of the Rocket Age paper, and I kind of stamped him off to the side just to add a little more interest rather than just stamping him straight in the middle. So that's pretty much it. It was really simple card, but hopefully it's similar to what she's looking for. If these do really well, I may go ahead and buy more of the creepers from the greeting farm. I really would like to get the big creeper set, but I'm kind of waiting to see how these do, and also waiting for 7 Kids College Fund to get them back in stock because they're the cheapest I found them. I really don't want to pay $50 for that stamp set, but anywho, so I did those two, and then I did make another thank you card for someone, and I used my brand new Lulu Loves Poppies stamp, and I just love her. She's so cute. I actually had a color called Poppy Red in my Prismacolor, so that's what I used for it. It's kind of an orangey red, and I think this color, this is from the Splash, it actually goes really well. So I did use the Splash collection, outlined everything in black like I have been, added a few little butterflies, and it says thank you very much. I just colored her up with my Prismas. There's a little bit of glitter here and there on her dress. Made her dress black and white just to put in a little bit more black. You know, she's got the black hair and there's a little bit of black inside the flowers, so I outlined everything in black, so I wanted a little bit more black just to kind of make it all look like it went well, so I made her dress black and white. And then on the inside, I guess you'll see who it's for. It's for Jazz, for sending me all those goodies. I just, again, more pattern paper, outlined everything in black. And I wanted to kind of show you this because you guys always see me stamp on the inside of my cards. Well, not always, but most of the time. And this is how it looks when you write over it. So it's not distracting from the message, but it's still noticeable. And I think it's really super cute like that. So anywho, so that's my card for Jazz. Hopefully she likes it. I'm not going to send it to her for a while because we're actually going to be going on vacation probably like the 12th or so of August, and so I'm waiting to send all of my, I've got like 2 or 3 people that I need to send stuff to as a thank you, so I'm going to wait so I can go shopping for them and get them stuff to send back to them as a thank you. So they won't get it for a while, but I've got the cards made. So and then I also made another card last night. I was kind of thinking emo, but kind of not. I made this card. This image is from, what's it called? Tickled Pink Stamps. And this is a digital image. They only have their digital images available for a limited time. I think it's like once a month or something. And I just got this one. So I used some Echo Park Dots and Stripes paper back here. And then this paper, I think this is a Christmas paper by SEI, but I'm not positive. I love this paper. I only got 1 sheet of it, and I love it. So next time when I go back to the store where I bought it from when we go on vacation, I'm going to see if they have more because I love it. It's so cute. And it really goes well with these kind of funky images. one of these bloomers from the American Crafts trim. I just cut that out and put that on there. I did sew around the edges and colored her up. I just love her. She's so cute. I did add some glitter to her bow. And then here I just freehand cut this little banner, and I used those Studio G stamps that we all have from Michaels. And I just wrote Happy Unbirthday because it's Alice in Wonderland, obviously. So I did that. And then on the inside I just layered more papers and my Nestabilities, and I did add a little bit of glitter in here just to kind of make it match with the inside or with the outside. So I really like this one. I think it's super cute, and I kind of had the emo thing in mind, but I think anyone would like this, especially someone who loves Alice in Wonderland. So I think it came out super duper cute. I'm really happy with it. So those are all of my cards. And then we go on to the layouts. I know this was supposed to be a really quick video, but it's turning out to be really long. Sorry. So this is my first layout. The title is Sometimes Being a Brother is Better Than Being a Superhero. And I have this picture of my boys. They like me to tie their blankets around them and pretend like they're superheroes, so they run back and forth around the house and they're like, Super Shaden! So it's really stinking cute. So I used basic gray micro monos here. These are from Cosmo Cricut, and I believe they're called Wackadoo. They're an older chipboard set. They actually only had like 2 of each letter, so you'll notice that 2 of the R's are the same, and then these ones are actually the J's that were from the Alpha. But I don't really use J's very often, so I figured it was okay, but they worked really well for R's as well. So I was really glad that I was able to figure something out, because I really wanted to use this font. And then I just added, this is from the Wander collection, one of the borders. This is a Sassafras Paper Whimsy, and I just wrote Super Shaden and Super Heartly on it. This is, I believe, from the Echo Park Little Boy collection. It says Remember These Days. And I just added stars and things all around here. Right here it says Life with You is One Amazing Adventure. I added a little gear from Wander and a little arrow. And then up here I just cut this also from the Wander collection, and it says July 2011. So just a really simple layout, but I think it came out super cute. The background here is from the Out of Print by Basic Gray as well. I honestly don't really like that collection. I mean, I like certain pages. Like I like all of these that are like the basic kind of plain colors, and I like this one, and I liked the other one that I used on my other layout, but other than that I'm not too fond of them. So it's nice to be able to get some use out of these ones. Then the next one is this one. It's titled Bugaboo, and this is my youngest son, and he's so funny. Anytime he sees a bug, he picks it up like really gently with his 2 little fingers. He has squished them before, but he'll like pick it up and then stick it in his other hand and just let it crawl all over him. It doesn't matter what kind of bug it is. Thank goodness he has never picked up a spider, because I would freak out, because I am very, I'm not afraid of spiders unless they're ginormous, but I hate them. They just give me the heebie-jeebies. So thank goodness he hasn't done that yet. But this is a little ant that he picked up, and I got a close-up of it. It was crawling everywhere. But, so this is him, and he just likes to sit there and just let it crawl all over him, and it's so silly and cute. So I named the page Bugaboo, and it says Sweet Curious Little Boy. I used all Echo Park papers here. And then you'll notice there's little ants all along here. I used this stamp set from My Cute Stamps. I don't remember the name of it. It's the one that Nicole gave me in my swap package. It's got like a little picnic theme. But yeah, I used those little ants and I did them all along the edge of this red sheet. I think it's super cute. And then I did do my journaling around the edge here. So it's a really simple layout, and I don't know, it's, yeah, it's really simple, but I think it came out really cute. I'm really happy with it. So there's that one. And then the last one is of my oldest son. And this one is a really simple layout again, but it seemed like it took me forever to do. These papers are all from the Teresa Collins. I don't remember the name of it. It's Teresa Collins, that's all I know. But yeah, I kind of just cut little strips of them, and then I went in with my sewing machine and did a zigzag stitch along all of, except for this little thin one, along all of the edges. And I really like the way that came out. I think I might use that again. It's really super cute. And then I used some Allie Edwards stamps, and it just says Celebrate Childhood. And I colored that in with my gray Stampin' marker. And then down here it just says, You bring absolute joy to my life. I love you. And this is, like I said, a picture of my oldest son. But I really like how the stitches came out on these strips. I think it's really cute. Definitely recommend trying that out because it's so cute. I just love it. So, and then this, you know, this says handsome, dude, fun, boy, awesome, prince, smart, real, fun, you know, lots of different just boy words. So, yeah. But that's my layout. It's, again, all of these are really simple. I don't know why I've been doing really simple layouts lately, but I'm really happy with them. So, those are my layouts and my cards. I hope you guys liked seeing them. And, yeah. So, thanks for watching, guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.